Shalom to everyone. Thank the Most High for another day. This channel, Holyvessel44, is back, running back on its own 2 feet again. Of course, it was, those of you that don't know, the channel was dinged for an actual title in regards to the what's going on with this COVID thing. I have to be careful on how I speak in regards to it because it's so much protection, government protection, of course, in regards to it. So, but the new channel is Holyvessel45. Well, I wouldn't say it's a new channel. It was already under my government name based on my, how it's set up with your Google. But it is now, the name is changed to Holyvessel45. That's a backup channel. Let me see if I can type in our chat messages are visible. Let me see something real quick. All right, hold on a second. What I would like to do is see if I can actually type it inside of the chat. But if not, that's okay. I'll put it is in the link is going to be in the description box of this broadcast. So if you would like to subscribe, hopefully you want to subscribe to that new channel. It's Holyvessel45. I would like you all to I need at least 1,000 subscribers so I can go live as I'm doing now. They have so many, restrictions, and, it's almost like a game to these people. So yeah, and on top of that, I would like to announce this coming so-called Friday, I'm going to go into the 10 horns lesson. So hopefully you all, get ready for that. I'm going to go into some real deep information. It's going to be, some really extremely good information that the Most High allowed me to come across. And, it's been at least 4 or 5 months. I know I probably should have done this lesson, but like I said, I wanted to make sure all the information was correct. But to give you an example of what I'm going to get into, I'm going to have an actual picture. I may have to show it some kind of way where the picture of the Statue of Liberty, how that actual statue portrays in symbology their way of pushing an evil agenda towards us as people, the children of Israel. Psalms 83 in a nutshell, okay? The 10 horns don't just represent just because you have 10 world leaders. Of course, you do have 10 world leaders, but these 10 world leaders from the beginning, when the other nations conspired against Israel, they came together with Edom, the beast, which is your 10 horn, your 7 heads and 10 horns are actually the government beast system to destroy the Most High's people, the children of Israel scattered throughout the 4 corners of the earth. So I'm gonna, break that down on a solid level, all due and praise to the Most High. All right, so yeah, so I'm just putting this information out there. A few announcements. That's pretty much all I had. Let me see. I performed a baptism earlier this week. It was very amazing, and it was to the point I've never seen the weather through the Most High accommodate for us. Like, it was kind of cool, but the sun came out and it got warm right when the person was getting baptized, rose them out of the water, and the sun just came out. Like throughout the whole time, the actual clouds was rolling away. All right, so it was extremely amazing. Thank the Most High for Cassandra. Thank you for tuning in. She says peace and blessings and love, brother. The same as well to you. I appreciate the patience with this page. I know I could push it more. Is at 8,200 subscribers, 8,020 subscribers. I'm not really into stuff like that, but this is the way we communicate as people now. So I have to have a little more respect and, give, this platform a little bit of respect. Because at first it was like, man, whatever, they can strike the channel and do whatever they feel they need to do. Yeah, so Black Jerusalem says shalom. Thank the Most High for you, brother, for tuning in. And I'm going to announce this too. I wasn't going to say anything, but I'm just going to get into it because, like I said, I haven't been on here in a minute. Thank you for Kenny for tuning in. That's my brother there. We have a little bit of history. Used to teach a little bit together on the streets of Maryland. We hit it once, but we supposed to connect some more. But now I'm in NC right now, so you too, bro. It's nice to see you. I need to get into some information based on what I know. I've been kind of, I can say I've been kind of running from it, but at the same time, it's more so a season for us when it comes down to some of us brothers that like to teach and we like to talk and speak. What I would like to do is give out an announcement as well. The next, I would say in the near future, I'm going to start, I would say, a congregation, Holy Vessel Church. I've done this years ago, but I didn't understand how powerful it was going to be. Like I had certain governments, and like I say, governments, I'm not going to just say it was just America. Okay. I had an actual online church. I would say, if you want to say a congregation or assembly of people that was subscribing to a website that I had. It was called Holy Vessel Church. And it grew within like almost overnight. So I'm going to take it to another level. Okay. So, and Brother Kenny, I'm contact you based on this information. I'm going here because I really don't have a choice. It seems like me and my wife was just speaking. She was like, what's going down? You see what's going on with these other churches. There's certain things that these other camps and churches are going through. A lot of information is coming out where it's almost like, is anybody sincere about what they want to do? And I'm not saying I'm sitting up here as an angel, but you all never heard me speak about being an elder, a bishop, or a high level teacher at any point. Okay. Other people have called me elder or teacher. You understand? Because I understand the respect issue, but now I really have no choice but to take that seat. You understand? I really don't have a choice. It's been in me for years to want to do that. I've been a brother. I've been, I would call the deacon under the deacon levels to bring other people to a church, or I would say that I thought that was together without, just having an innocent understanding of what they were teaching. All right. So we don't, of course, deal with any actual particular buildings per se, but we can all gather together, even if it's under a tent somewhere. And that's what I, you know, would like to do. Of course, I'm going to need, some brothers to contact me. We'll have to have a discussion and see how we can all, get together, and we'll, have what you would call a wise counsel through the Most High. You understand? To see where our weaknesses are, what we're good at, who's good at researching and things of that nature. So, and I'm gonna have to take that role. You know what I'm saying? That's just like, and when I say role, it's not to the point where I really, to be honest, I really don't want to do it. You understand? It's something that I know that the Most High is calling me to do. When you're called to do something, when you speak on certain things, and then all of a sudden you'll feel certain other things you need to go into, and boom, it's almost like you're not even thinking. It's just like, go to this scripture, go here, turn to this page right here. You understand? And of course, we all have different gifts. And for some reason, we still, as Israel, we always get this thing about, okay, let's attack, this person over here because they're on a seat, or they get jealous and things of that nature. We don't have time for that. We really don't have time. Look what they're doing. They strike the page over a title. Change the title of the video. I just use the word, I guess, the V word, how they injecting people. The injection. I don't even know what to say no more in regards to it. So they injecting people with a certain thing. Okay. Y'all have to, figure out what I'm talking about now. And once you start dealing with that, they will strike you some kind of way. All right. They've taken subscribers and all that. All right. Someone says he has not called not one person to start a ministry, church, synagogue, or temple, or the people to gather. Of course, he didn't call one person. That's why you had different teachers, even in the time of the New Testament, even when you go back in the Old Testament. There's not just one person. I never said it was going to be one person. That's why I just said earlier, it will be a council of men. Okay. Not just one person. It won't just be me. There's no government that can run by one person. Okay. The mouthpiece from the president comes from other, like, senators and congressmen. Okay. To pass down legislation. All right. So, of course, I understand that position. I've studied it for a few years. But when it comes down to a particular setting, Holy Vessel doesn't have anything to do with me. Okay. That's just a name that I felt at the time to make based on the Most High using your vessel to make it holy. It has nothing to do with me. Nothing at all. So I don't have anything to do with it. All right. So, and it's just, some information. Like I said, I would like to get into later on in date. Like, I just wanted to make sure that this channel was, they said it's a week, and, hey, they was about their word, a whole week, 7 days. They did they didn't do a work week. They did a whole 7-day regular week. So that was funny in itself. But, it is what it is. It's cool. But yeah, you all can look out for the video, or it's going to be live broadcast, the 10 horns. The 10 horns, Friday. I'm not sure exactly what time yet, but what I would do is I probably more than likely put a post on this channel, and I'm gonna put a post on the other channel. I don't know which channel I'm going to use. I might just go ahead and use this one because everybody is so acclimated and used to using this channel. But I would like those of you that subscribe to this channel to subscribe to Holyvessel45. The link should be in the description. All you gotta do is click on the link, because now for some reason the algorithms are not situated to understand. If you put in Holyvessel45, it won't register the algorithms to link to me. Like, how many other people got the name Holyvessel45? Don't make sense. All right. But it is what it is. We understand that they're going to try to restrict. They're going to try to do all type of stuff to, stop people from teaching and stop people from giving out information in regards to what should be obvious. All right. Like in regards to the brother that died, okay, the boxer, Hagler. And like I said, I have to be very limited of what I can say. I got to almost be, I have to speak in like a proverb, obscure info that, so you have to figure out what I'm talking about. The guy that died, okay, the boxer, Hagler, that passed, it's obvious that he did not die of natural causes, okay? He was died of a poisonous injection, okay? A poisonous injection that the government is giving out today to say that it is, what I'm saying. It is something to help you out with that flu-like symptoms and dry cough. This stuff is stupid, man. Okay. All right. So let me see. Black Jerusalem says at this time he is operating in caps. All right. Sanctuaries in the lands where we have been scattered, to that consist of 2 or 3 according to Ezekiel and Matthews until Shiloh comes. Right. So it's 2 or 3. I don't have 2 or 3 here. You understand? I'm talking about organically. So if it is 2 or 3, that's fine. I get it. Been down that road. You understand? So that's the reason why I'm saying, hey, it's time for me to venture out, have brothers that we can sit down, talk, we can grab other brothers and sisters, and we can have an assembly. That's what it's all about. So where there's 2 or 3 gathered in my name, he is in the midst. You got it. You understand? But at the same time, you have to go find those 2 or 3 that's in the midst. You understand? Oh, you can talk to your wife, or you can talk. No, we can go farther than that. You understand? We can go farther than that. Someone says, brother, move to Zoom. You can do as you please and talk freely and have up to 300 people one time. Oh, okay, Zoom. Okay, I'll look into that. Thank you, sis. Yeah, he said, Black Jerusalem said, that's why I don't deal with none of those camps. Yeah, I get it. And see, this is the thing. What we have to realize when it comes down to some of the camps, the brothers that started these camps, they still deal with, and I guess I need to say it. I'm gonna go ahead and stop holding my tongue on these things. A lot of them come from One West. You understand? How was One West, the foundation, created? You understand? Was it created in Christ through being humble, through humility, benevolence? Was it? Did they have a person there in line that was just pure from the beginning, that understand perfection? Because when you take an office of a bishop, an elder, or a deacon, you have to be blameless. You understand? That you have to be blameless. Matthew 5:48. He told his disciples, be ye therefore perfect, even as your heavenly Father, which is in heaven, is perfect. You understand? So this is the reason why a lot of our brothers that put themselves up as elders or deacons or bishops, they crumble. Something's going to happen where some information is going to come out and things will start crumbling slowly, because there is no progression, as some people may think, from a cracked foundation. Only things to do is it may take a while, but that thing is going to crumble. So just make sure that you 100%. You understand? So that's the reason why some people like, man, you could have started this, you could have started that. We understand what we're dealing with, okay? But at this particular time, I'm understanding my own personal situations, certain things. I'm understanding reason. We have to age. Some of us have to get a little older. I think it was Abram he was about 100 years old until it was time for him to go out to do his thing. You understand? Let me get it real quick. 1 second. Let me see if I can get this real quick. 1 second. One second. But we all know Abram himself, when he was called to do the work, he was about 100 years old. He was about 100 years old. So sometimes it just takes a while, because some people say, man, you could have did this years ago, you could have did that. Of course, other people may think that, but everyone, there's a saying, know thyself, know what you're dealing with and clean that up, because you don't want to all that, because what Satan is going to do, of course, you may have the right, mindset at that particular time. Okay. But if you deal with not waiting on your ministry early, like you started, you only been in the faith a couple of years or whatever, and then all of a sudden it's been, you want to be a minister or an elder and teach people, Satan is going to attack you with certain things that you're not ready for, some punches that you're not ready for, because you haven't really molded yourself. A lot of people haven't molded themselves within 6 months to a year in the faith, or 2 years, 5 years, 10. It depends on the person. Everybody have to wait on their ministry. So, it's something that we got to get used to, having patience. But like I said, now is the time for, me to step up in that position, not as someone to be glorified as some big time leader. No, we all going to walk a certain way. It's good for us to fellowship together to understand what needs to be done, how we can build each other and come to the Most High with a pure heart and mind. And that's what the Holy Vessel Church, even from the beginning, was always about. You understand? I'm just the one that allowed certain things to happen. It was on the internet side of things, but you talking about being attacked upon attack upon attack. Even my very kids, you understand, was actually to the point where they were told that I was crazy. You understand? So people don't really understand what you got to be ready for this work. If not, I'm crazy. If you don't follow Christmas, you don't follow this, you don't follow that, you're crazy. You understand? So people, if they're hearing that from others, you understand, you have to, it's a lot that you have to go through too. This work, this type of information is not for everybody. Always, and what I noticed, this is what I noticed. People that give advice, or they have so much to say on a computer or whatever, but I've heard so many people, hey, do this, you can do this, you can do this. This scripture say this, go over here and do this. I go to these people's channel, they don't have nothing up of themselves. They're not teaching nothing for themselves. Go into some information. Plaster your face all over the internet and come to me in a couple of months and tell me what happened to you. And be pure about it too. Be pure about the information you're about to go into, and see how quick your family turn on you. Okay, to make you look like you some fool or some weirdo. Anybody can hide and be a Hebrew, in a corner somewhere. But a lot of people don't have, as the world say, testicles, whatever, to do it. If they scared. I knew one brother. I talked to a brother a few years ago, and he's a close buddy of mine. And I told him, like, man, it seemed like I'm being watched everywhere I go at. He's like, man, you probably just paranoid of this and that. I was like, you know what, man? I'm gonna tell you, I've heard that so many times. I said, I want you to post some information about the government real quick, like I've done. And then, explain, would you do that? Oh, nah, man, I ain't doing that. And then a light bulb popped up. I was like, man, yeah, that's probably what it is. Oh, okay. But at first I was just making sure I wasn't tripping. I didn't know what was going on. I know another brother that teach. I've heard, I know of him that teach. And I know sisters, families that have been through, their kids have been taken from them, man. This ain't no joke. This is something you gotta lay your life down for. Especially for some reason they understand people that got a real pure heart to do this. You understand? Like some people just do a lot of talking. So it's not a joke. You understand? I've actually, and I'm saying I'm not the baddest, toughest dude, but some people, the Most High gave me and I know it's other, like I said, I like to bring forth other brothers and sisters. Some people are just fearless. We don't care what happened to us. We don't supposed to. All right. Especially when you're doing certain things, you're doing it correctly based on scriptures and you understand what you're supposed to be doing. All right. And you're dealing with the holy days and the commandments. We don't supposed to be scared of what happened. But a lot of people like to give out information online to other people, make comments on videos. Oh, I could do this, I could do that. I've done this, I can show you this. We supposed to do this and we supposed to do that. You go to that person's channel, they don't have nothing of anything of themselves nowhere. So I'm saying this is because this work here, even when it's maybe 4 people, 1 person, 2 people, 3, organically, I want to come together instead of doing it on this broadcast stuff here. You understand? I want to get with brothers. We come together. We start the Holy Vessel Church. Even if they would like a different title of it, you understand, that's cool. It's just the fact that I thought it was a good title, Holy Vessel, has nothing to do with me. What's holy about flesh? Nothing. It's just a vessel that can be used to do the work of the Most High. All right. Let's go to Matthew chapter 10 real quick. Matthew chapter 10. All right, let's go to Matthew 10, verse 26. And it says, fear them not, therefore, there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known. It says, fear them not, because doing this type of work, Satan has a bullet with your name on it, or a sword or something. Fear them not. You know why? Because what the Most High does, he sent angels to protect you. All right. What I tell you in darkness, that speak ye in light, and what ye hear in the ear, that preach ye upon the housetops. And fear not them which kill the body. Okay? And I'm saying, like, people can give advice. There's nothing wrong with that. I receive advice, but some of these brothers that got a lot of information now, and I know some I have had brothers hit me up and give me paragraphs upon paragraphs to read. Okay. Reading gives me a headache. I didn't do too well in school about comprehension and all that anyway. So when I'm reading all these paragraphs, I'm like, man, let me go to this brother's page so I can get some more information, because sometimes I can hear and I grasp a little easier. You understand? So I'm looking at this person's page, and they a gamer. They're dealing with games and all that. But yet they got so much information they can send me to go into. Hey, can you make this next video about this? And I'd be wanting to say, man, why don't you plaster your face on the internet instead of that game, and you give out some information for our people. So guess what I need to do, right? Since every time someone want to give me some advice, let me go ahead and create Holy Vessel Church so we all can come together, and we'll find out who really want to plaster their face, because we'll be out teaching. Right? Can't hide under a camera no more now. We all out. Give me this advice in my face so we can talk and discuss this information. And I would happily be, if we go through it and I agree about it and we talk, and I'll go into that information. We're going to teach these people this information. Thank you, brother. I appreciate your wisdom. And I'm being dead serious. Okay. If it's some good information, I definitely want to hear it. And I will go into the information. So we can gather, we can assemble. That's what I want. I want our people, it's time for us to do that more. And on a pure level, all of us, we go into prayer together. We fast and pray, all of us. I'm talking about in the future, there'll be some brothers, me, some other brothers, and, we going to fast and pray. We're going to clear out any discrepancies of the scriptures, and we agree to what we understand, and we'll deal with those topics. All of us are not going to agree on every aspect of the Bible. It doesn't even happen that way. You can read scripture one year, and the next year you'll get another revelation from it, because it's different layers of understanding in scripture. You understand? What I tell you in darkness, verse 27, that speak ye in light, and what ye hear in the ear, that preach ye upon the housetops, verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul. So they can't do anything with your soul. But rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Both soul and body in hell. All right? Are not sparrows sold for a farthing, and one of them shall not fall on the ground without your Father? But the very hairs of your head are all numbered. So we know exactly what's going on with us. And I probably got 10 hairs, even though my wife is dealing with some herbs and vitamins and things of that nature. My hair is growing all over the place now. Okay. Of course, but that's another lesson. But I'm just saying, he know the hairs on our heads. All right. Verse 30, but the very hairs of your heads are numbered. Verse 31, fear ye not, therefore, ye are of more value than many sparrows. Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven. You see that? But whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven. I want to be clear on this one. Verse 33 again. But whosoever shall deny me before men. You understand? Let me read 32 one more time. Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men. Right? So we need to get together, brothers. You understand? Before men, come, let's confess. Let's get things out of us. Let's do the right thing. Whatever, hey, man, I was jealous of you, bro, but you know what? I love you. You understand? I don't care what it is. Confess, right? Him will I confess also before my Father, which is in heaven. But whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father, which is in heaven. Confess the Most High, deal with the righteousness, pureness of heart. I'm not the most smartest brother, but I I ain't scared of nothing. So, you know what I mean? Hey, what information? I'm just saying, example, what information you want me to go into? I understand, you got your family over there and, you just got a newborn and things of that nature. All right. So, all right. What you want me to go into real quick? All right. Boom. We go into that information. I agree with it. I'm out talking. So I'm speaking what that brother went into and was revealed to him, and we studied it. We can't do this on our own. That's all I'm saying. All right. Verse 33 again. But whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven. Verse 34. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. The Most High Son did not come to send peace on earth. Okay. I came not to send peace, but a sword. All right. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foe shall be they of his own household. And that is one of the situations I was dealing with. All right. And a man's foe shall be they of his own household. 37. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me, he is not worthy of me. He that findeth his life shall lose it. So if you love this place here, that you got a job, you got a car, and you feel that you're happy about yourself, it's not going to work for you, because all this stuff is going to be taken away from you. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. So there you have it. You understand? So you find your life based on you losing your carnal life here. This is not your life here, because once this life is over, your main life is actually the spirit that dwells within you. And I always say, you can cut the body, you can do whatever with a dead body and it won't jump. The spirit have all the feelings. So that's what you actually should be trying to fulfill. We should try to fulfill as people our actual, the spirit man. So, but yeah, I didn't really want to go. I haven't been on here so long, and I know a lot of people like this channel, but and it was, had some strikes on this channel. So I kind of went into a whole little small lecture and study. But you all can look out for the actual teaching I'm going to do Friday, just the so-called Friday coming up. I'm going to send out, probably put out a post Friday before, maybe a couple of hours or a few hours before I go live in regards to the 10 horns. So I'm going to put that out. And, I'm pretty much done. I thank you all for tuning in. I apologize again for the channel being striked. My wife did explain to me I shouldn't have put the word, the V injection word. I don't even want to say it back, whatever, that word in the title itself in regards to the information I was getting into. So, but yeah, we're going to find out Friday what was really good, because the information I'm going to go into is, like I said, the Most High giving me some information, and it's deep information. It has nothing to do with me. You understand? It's deep information. So, boom, there you have it. Y'all can look out for that. Please subscribe to the Holyvessel45 backup channel. The link is in the description box. I need at least 1,000 subscribers so I can go live, just like I'm going live on this channel, just in case, they want to deal with this channel again, so there you all have it. I thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you all soon. This is my life, and I'll be doing this for the rest of it. Shalom.